Tindy C. This is Radio Fox.
Really enjoyed your performance out there.
Thank you very much. You know, the first time I played in Leicester, I've done some private functions in Leicester, but I've never done the Leicester Mela. So it's my first time here, and the crowd were amazing. I really, really enjoyed it. I'll be hoping to come back very soon.
Oh, we'll hold you to that then. Congratulations first on the success of your album, Stronger. How do you feel this album is different to your previous work?
Well, it's very, very personal. You know, the past two albums were very kind of general, but this album, you know, I did have a 4.5-year gap before this album was released, and during those 4.5 years, as a person and as an artist, I matured so much, and my experiences helped make this album what it is. So there's a lot of personal experiences in the album that obviously I've been through, but people in the world everywhere can relate to as well. So, and also the first time me and my father have co-composed everything together and co-produced everything together, and I've also co-written 2 songs for the first time as well. So that's what makes it different.
That's fantastic. Which is your favourite song then?
From the Bhangra side or the fast numbers, it's probably Geetha Sa is the favourite, and from the sad songs it's Rab Di Kasam.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
So what's the most important thing you've learned from your experience to date?
That no matter what kind of any setbacks you get in life, whether it be in your personal life, whether it be through business, through work, anything at all, you've got to take the knockbacks and make it into a positive and make you a stronger person. And that's the reason why I call my album Stronger, because you know, in life everything doesn't always go your way or how you'd expect it to go, but if you let things get to you, it will take you right down and you're never going to get out of that. So what you've got to learn is build on those and make yourself come out a stronger person.
That's amazing. Oh, thank you very much. And I did notice when I was out there, some of the girls can be a little bit spiteful. How do you cope with that?
Well, you know, you just take it in your stride, because obviously, you know, girls prefer the male singers. But saying that, you know, I have a lot of female fans, you know, that they really, really respect the fact that an Asian female is out there doing something for Bhangra, because you don't see any other Punjabi female artists doing it, you know, for Bhangra. So that way, it acts as a kind of, I'm not saying blowing my own trumpet, but it is kind of an inspiration for younger females that are planning to come into the music industry, because it is a male-dominated industry. But you know, I've got loads of male admirers, so
Well, that's not a bad thing. In 2003, you had the opportunity to work on a mainstream project with producers Basement Jaxx on a track called Lucky Star, featuring Dizzy Rascal. If you had the choice of working with anybody now, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
From the Asian field, it would be Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. He's my all-time favourite, but I never had the pleasure of ever meeting him or going to one of his concerts. So I would have loved to have worked with him. And from the mainstream, I'd love to do a collaboration with Justin Timberlake.
I look out for that.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. I mean, I know that your father is greatly involved with your work, and you've told us before, but how is it actually working with your dad? What if you don't agree on something? What do you do then?
We've had loads of arguments, you know, where we have little cat fights, and you know, sometimes I've scratched his hands, and it's just because we're both very kind of like, we have our own ideas, and we're both quite headstrong, but eventually I'll kind of win him around, and you know, we work really, really well together, but sometimes we do kind of clash on ideas. But you know, he's got such a wealth of experience behind him, and his input in my albums has been vital and important. So yeah, we work very well together, but we have had, you know, our moments.
So daddy's little girl, eh?
Yeah, but my mum has to come in and kind of like, you know, say, guys, take 10 seconds and just take a deep breath, and then, you know, come back together, calm down. But yeah, she comes and kind of becomes a mediator.
Okay, just a few questions for fun now. Who would your dream date be and why?
Justin Timberlake.
Okay, mention no more there. My show at Radio Fox is called Diva Fever. What would you consider to be your most diva-ish quality?
Oh God, I've got something. I'm an only child, so I do get my diva tantrums. But I would say, well, you know, people. I don't see myself as a diva, but other people around me say I act like a diva sometimes. So
there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I think as an only child, you do become you know, you get some of those elements kind of, they're built into you. You sort of think anything you want, you're going to get it. So I would say my diva-ish qualities are sometimes when I can't get what I want, I do cause a scene. Like one time I started crying in the middle of a shopping centre when I was very young because my mum wouldn't get me something that I wanted, and then in the end she had to buy it.
Well, that sounds perfectly fine to me. Thank you very much, Mona Singh.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Tindy C. This is Radio Fox.